Hello and welcome to the latest in our SIMBELL technical videos. Today we're going to be talking about powering the receiver specifically of a SIMBELL system. Now you will know that the transmitter units are powered by a 12 volt supply all the time. However, the receiver can be powered through a USB connection to a laptop, or alternatively can be powered through a battery or a 12 volt external supply in the same way as the transmitter. Now, we know that not all laptops are made equal, and therefore the USB power provided by the laptop in some cases is not enough to power the receiver at full power, so it doesn't give you the maximum range between transmitter and receiver. In some towers that don't have a large draft, the belfry's close, or in things like ringing centres, the transmitters and receivers can be much closer together. And in this case, what we have done is to provide you with the facility to reduce the power used by the receiver to allow a wider number of laptops to power the receiver devices without the external 12 volt supply. So let's look at how we change to one of the 4 power settings we now have available with the new firmware. So first of all, if we remove the base of the unit, simply unclip it, you will see that there is a switch unit, 8-way switch, that are all in the off position. Now what we have done is we've made it so that when the unit starts, it will check these switches to see what position they are in, and it will make a power setting accordingly. There are 4 power settings that we have available. They are the default maximum, where all switches are off. We then have high, low and minimum. Now if you think that your draft is quite small, the distance between your transmitters and your receiver is quite small, you can go straight to and try the minimum setting. To do this, you unplug the device. It's important that you unplug it, and you then turn on switch number 4. When you turn on switch number 4, so it's in this position, and you then plug in and power up, the microprocessor will see that that switch has been turned on and will set the RF unit to the lowest possible power. What we suggest you then do is plug the unit back in through USB and see whether you have a connection to your transmitter. Give it a couple of seconds to boot up, and then see whether the light on the side flashes when you move a rope when the bells are in the down position, so you're just rocking the bell past the sensor. If this works, great. Leave it in the minimum position and you're good to go. But if it doesn't, or the connection seems to be intermittent, you can go to the next level of power, which is low. To do this, you simply turn off switch number 4 and turn on switch number 5. When you turn on switch number 5, plug back in again, you're then running at the low power setting, which will give you a little bit more range than minimum. Try again. If the light flashes and you get a good constant connection, then great. Put the base back on and go ring. If, however, you find that it's still intermittent, you may need to go to the high setting. To do that, simply switch on switch number 4 with switch number 5. So with both those switches on, you'll then be running at the high power setting. Again, plug in, try it. It is a bit of trial and error. You may also find that adjusting the aerial position very slightly can also help with reception if it's slightly intermittent. If, however, you can't run at the high setting, then unfortunately you have no option but to go to the maximum setting with both switches off. So return to the maximum setting, power on, and away you go. Now for some laptops they can't even power at the minimum setting, and you will require the external 12-volt supply to be on the receiver all the time. Unfortunately, there is nothing that we can do to assist you with this. However, if you have any questions, if you need any assistance or any help about setting up your SIMBELL unit, adjusting the power or anything else, please feel free to email us at sales@simbell.co.uk and we will do our very best to assist. Thank you for watching and good luck with your ringing.